Hello teachers and everyone. Today in this video I will inform you about India and we will separate into 5 sections. So let's get started to the first section.
Geography feature. The geography of India is extremely diverse with landscape ranging from snow-capped mountain range to desert, plain, hill and plateau. India comprises geography feature. The geography of India is extremely diverse with landscape ranging from snow-capped mountain range to desert, plain, hill and plateau. India comprises most of the Indian subcontinent situated on the Indian plate, having a coastline of over 7,000 km. Most of Indian lie on a peninsula in southern Asia that portray into the Indian Ocean. India is born in the southwest by the Arabian Sea and in the southeast by the Bay of Bengal. The further Indo and to the west of the country is the desert, which consists of a mix of rocky and sandy desert. India is and northern border consists of the high Himalaya range. India is bordered by Pakistan, the People Republic of China, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Nepal, Bhutan, and Afghanistan. Sri Lanka and the Maldives are island nations to the south of India. Politically, India is divided into 28 states.
The next one is do and don'ts in India. With more than 1.2 billion people, India is a country of thousands of ethnic groups, language, dialects, and diverse traditional. Taking into consideration this array of cultural practice and beliefs, there is some general etiquette to follow when traveling to the dynamic country. So do's: take photographs of people or objects only after receiving permission. Allows act first, and if they say no, respect it. Second, if you accidentally bump someone's feet with your feet or shoe, quickly apologize. You can express your apologies for the oversight by touching your foreheads or eyes. Don't feel offended if you are asked personal questions such as how much do you earn, are you married, or do you have a kid. Questions like this are considered common conversation. Dress modestly. Women in particular should avoid revealing clothing. This means no sleeveless or low-cut shirt or tank tops and no shorts. Make sure your knees are covered. And the don't thing: leather articles such as wallets, belts, and bags are prohibited inside many Hindu temples. Be cognizant that these are sacred places where people come to pay their respect and recognize that photography may be inappropriate. Never point with your index finger, particularly at sacred items or painting. Instead, motion with your shins or extend your hand, palm flat and skyward at the object you are referencing. When visiting temple or entering an Indian, small give money to begging children and women. If you give even a small coin, many more people will accidentally materialize and can aggressively follow you. In addition, be aware that holy men near temple and sacred rivers may ask for compensation after trying and dye red and yellow thread around your waist and pressing a dot of red turmeric on your forehead.
The next is unique festival. The first festival is Diwali. Diwali, or Festival of Lights, is one of the biggest festivals in India. Held for 5 days in a row. It's also one of the most important celebrations in the country. It's interesting that Diwali has different meaning on the north and south of India. Thus, in northern Indian, people mark the return of Lord Rama to Ayodhya after overpowering Ravana. And Southern Indian they celebrate the victory of Lord Krishna over Narakasura. On Diwali, people light a number of candles and home and art collection celebrate the day say prayer to goddess Lakshmi, asking her to bring them prosperity and then burst firecracker.
Holi, the festival of color. Holi is also called the festival of color for the reason on this day street become unrecognizable because of the bright color power cloud all over the place. People dance underwater sprinkle and have loud party. On the evening, they make large holika bonfire and rejoice. The meaning of the festival come from the legend that tell about victory of purity and devotion over ago and weakness. Besides holy mark, the beginning of spring and people are got to give them good harvest of the following year. The Holy Festival where you can take part will be held on March 20 to 21 in 2019. Come to Michigan and or Haridwar to get this experience.
India Taj Mahal is considered to be the one of the most beautiful building in the world. The marble mausoleum is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and see millions of tourists every year. So, what is the history behind this legendary building? Well, when the Taj Mahal built in the 17th century, most of northern India was ruled by the Mughal Empire. Shah Jahan came to power in 1628. According to the historian, Shah Jahan has an exceptional eye for architecture and a passion for building, earning him the nickname the builder of marvels. Taj Mahal resulted from Shah Jahan's love for his third wife, who was known as Mumtaz Mahal, meaning jewels of the palace. Several years after Shah Jahan took power, Mumtaz became ill while giving birth to the couple's 14th child. Regents say that on her deathbed, she asked her husband to build her the most beautiful top ever known. And when she died in 1631, he immediately set out to do just that. Over the course of the next 2 decades, more than 20,000 artisans and laborers were commissioned for the project, coming from as far as Turkey and Iraq. It is believed that more than 1,000 elephants brought to material from all over the region. There was turquoise from Tibet, crystal and jade from China, sapphire from Sri Lanka, carnelian from Arabia, and many other precious stones, all of which was inlaid in the white marble. The total cost of this project was estimated to be about 32 million Indian rupee. In 1657, the Taj Mahal was completed.
Finally is local career. Traditional occupation in India. Agriculture remained the principal occupation in Indian society from an ancient period. The climatic conditions in the most part of India are suitable for agricultural activity, and hence India has become one of the leading producers of agriculture products in the world. In the changing time, agriculture has been replaced by other occupations in different parts of India in the contemporary period. In the village or hilly area, the principal occupation includes agriculture and gardening. Agriculture is still the major source of income in the northern and eastern India.